Hey guys, today we're going to do a workout called Deck of Cards. Some of y'all might have heard of it before. I love to do this workout in my Tabata classes, and I use it in my own workout routine too, just to kind of change things up. The great thing about this workout is that you could do so many different types of exercises just to keep it interesting. You could use it over and over again. All you need is a deck of cards, a timer if you have one. I'm going to use a mat. There are certain movements that you can use weights for if you have weights at home. If not, maybe grab something heavy, a big bottle of something, some cans, whatever you got. And you can use that for the workout today. We're going to start with the warm-up. We're going to do a lot of mat work to get warmed up before. And then I'm going to go through each movement for each circuit and then explain how that circuit works. Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do today is warm up with some mat exercises. So I want you guys, if you don't have a mat, it's fine. Lay on the floor. If you have carpet in your house and you're doing the workout at home, just lay down on your carpet, just whatever you have to make yourself comfortable. I want you to lay back. We're gonna go through bridges first. So remember, with bridges, your knees are bent, feet are flat, and you're gonna push through your heels and lift your hips up. We're gonna do about 10 reps of this exercise. Okay. So again, lay back. Shoulder blades under you, push down to the ground, push your heels into the ground, and we're going to lift our hips up, drop them down. Okay. Squeeze every rep, release on the way down. Okay, we'll do about 10 of these. Squeeze that core as you go up. A few more here. And release. Good. Now, the next thing I want you to do, we're going to actually move on to tabletop position. So I'm going to get into tabletop, hands under my shoulders, or wrists under my shoulders, knees under my hips. I want to go into some upper body trunk rotation. So we've done these before if you've been following along with my videos. Hand or fingertips at your temple. We're going to rotate open here and then bring that elbow back down. Breathe in when your elbow's down, breathe out as you rotate open. I'm going to get about 10 each side here again. Keep your core engaged. And switch sides. Very good. The next exercise we're going to do is some fire hydrants into bird dogs. So that's our last two mat exercises for today. So again, tabletop position. We're going to bring our left leg out to the side and then bring it back to center. So here, just warming up your glutes, getting your hips warm. Good core here, stay stable. We're going to switch sides. Alright, take a rest if you need to. Go into child's pose, stretch out your shoulders. We're going to go back into tabletop one more time. We're going to go into bird dogs. So remember, with bird dogs, we reach opposite arm, opposite leg, flatten out, straight line with your body, and then you're going to bring that elbow to your knee if you can, and reach out for length again. We're going to go 10 reps each side here. Breathe in as you extend out, breathe out as you crunch it in. Rest for a second, go back in, last time, here we go. Lengthen through your fingertips and your toes. Keep your gaze down, lengthen through your spine. Very good, awesome. Okay, so if you will, come to stand. I want to just do some gentle arm circles forward and back, and we're going to go through some trunk twists and arm swings. We've been doing these, if you've been following along with the videos, it's a lot of the same stuff. Just like to stay consistent, but I'll change it up. We'll do a lot of mobility things. I started my workout with a 5-minute bike ride. I have a bike at home, arm swings here. Another way I usually warm up before I start the workout is I go walk Bentley, or just walk in the neighborhood and just till I'm feeling good, till my blood's pumping. Alright, athletic stance here, feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees a little bit. I just want you to twist side to side. Very good. Alright, so that's your warm-up. If you want to go through two or three more rounds just to get yourself more loose, more warm. I'm feeling pretty good after my bike ride and that, so I'm going to get started with the workout. It's 3 separate circuits. It's going to be 7 minutes each circuit. It's broken up into an arm circuit, a leg circuit, and a core circuit. So it's 21 minutes total, but you got to include your rest time and all that good stuff. So you'll be working out for about 30-40 minutes, nice and easy. Get it done, and I'm going to go through each movement, making sure that you are sure how to work each exercise and do it properly, okay? So let's get started with that. So, like I said, you're going to need a deck of cards for your workout and a timer. I'm just going to use my stopwatch on my phone or my timer on my phone. I got it set to 7 minutes, and I'll just put it on the side here. So, if you read along with the beginning of the video, the explanation of the workout, basically every suit of card, heart, diamond, spade, club, they're a different exercise for each suit. The number on each card will represent how many reps that you perform. If you pull a jack, queen, or king, you're going to do 12 reps. If you pull an ace, you're going to do 20 reps. I did have it to where if you pulled an ace, you stop and you do a minute plank or a minute wall sit. If you'd rather do it like that, you can. But I'm going to stick with the 20 reps for ace, okay? So get your deck of cards. Usually I'll have my classes, like I'll put this at the end of the room, and they'll have to jog and go get one, bring it back, do the exercise, and continue that just to get some cardio in. So if you want to do that, maybe up your sidewalk. It's raining right now, or it's drizzling a little bit, so I'm going to stay under here and just kind of pull as I go. But if you want to add more cardio, be my guest, okay? So I'm going to start the timer, and I'm going to explain how the workout goes for each thing. So actually, let me go through each movement first. So if you pull a hearts for the first circuit today, the arm circuit, if you pull a heart, that is going to be what I call a Spider-Man plank. Alright, so, or a Spider-Man push-up if you want to do it a little bit more challenging. So for here, we're going to be in a high plank, and you're going to rotate your leg out to the side and then back, and you're going to alternate. So if you want to add the push-up, I'm going to go push-up into the Spider-Man plank, back, push up into the other side, and back. Now, if I pull 2 of hearts, okay, so that's 2 Spider-Man push-ups, each side is 1 rep, so that's only 2 push-ups. You'll count it there. So 1, 2, and then I pull my next card, okay? Your diamond for your workout is going to be dips, okay? You can do body weight dips if you don't have a chair or anything available at the time. If I want to do just body weight dips, I'm going to pick myself up, bend the elbows, pick myself up here. Okay, if I pull 7 of diamonds, I'm going to go 7 dips, and then I would pull another card. Okay. If you do have a box or something and you want to get a little bit deeper with that, you can do that. We've done dips before. Just put your hands on that box or the chair or whatever you have available. Bend your elbows back, straighten out your arms, okay? Your clubs for your workout, my paper's over there, sorry. Your clubs for your workout is a curl to an overhead press. So if you don't have weights at your house, just grab something that you can use. Anything that you can pick up and then push over your head, whether it's a liter of soda if you have that at home, or just anything, you know, a gallon of paint, whatever you have, use it. I have a med ball and I'm actually going to use that for today. So if I were to pull a jack of clubs, okay, remember your jack cleaning king means 12 reps, so I'm going to go 12 reps of a curl to an overhead press. So that would look like this. Curl, press it up overhead, bring it back down, all the way down, okay? So that is a curl press. Here's a different view, okay? So curl it up, press it up, all right? So if you picked a jack, again, a jack of clubs, you would do curl to overhead press. And then the last one, spades, would be plank rotation. So for this, again, I'm in a tall plank. I'm going to rotate open, bring it back to center, rotate the opposite way, bring it back to center. I can drop my knees down to the ground if I need to modify, okay? If you want to take a weight and you want to bring it up with you whenever you rotate, or a can of food, or whatever you have, do that, okay? Whatever you have available, use that. So I'm going to do like a little mini circuit of it just so you can see the workouts and what each thing mean is going to be at the beginning of the video. I'm going to show it before we get started with everything so you remember. If you want to write down the movements so you don't forget, I have it in a notebook right in front of me so I can remember. But cards, have them available whether it's right by the side of you or down your sidewalk so you want to go jog and pick another one. And we'll get started now. My first card is a 7 of clubs. So clubs are going to be curls to overhead press. So I'm going to grab my med ball here. I'm going to go 7 of these. 1, 2. Okay, and you want to work quick, but you don't want to sacrifice your form. All right, I've actually already lost count, which is ridiculous. I think that's 7 right there. So I finished, put that to the side, and I pick another card. So my second card is a 6 of hearts. So my heart is Spider-Man push-ups. So I'm going to do 6 total. So I'm going to add the push-up in here. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Remember, if you can't do the push-up, you can add just this, 4, 5, and 6. So that was my second exercise. Third exercise is going to be 2 of spades. My spades is my plank rotation, so sometimes you'll get that where you don't have a whole lot of reps to do. So here, rotate 1, 2, all right? Rain's coming down now. King of diamonds. King of diamonds. So remember, this is going to be 12 reps, and a diamond is a dip. So I'm going to do ground dips here. I'm going to lift my butt up, elbows back, 1. All right. Very good. And last one for the circuit. An ace of diamonds. So ace of diamonds would be 20 dips. Okay, so I would do the same movement, but now I'm going to do it 20 times. Okay. Since y'all just saw me do dips, I'm going to stop there. Now, keeping the cards by my side like that, with just those 4 movements that I've done, I have 5 minutes up to my circuit. If you add a little bit cardio in there, you know, I recommend it. It's fun. I love cardio, so I think it's another way to kind of keep your heart rate up. It'll take more time off the circuit, but it depends on what you want to do. If you want more cardio, great, add the run. If you want to do more strength movements, keep the cards on the side and you'll get through a lot of cards and a lot of different exercises in one little workout, okay? So that's your arm circuit. We're going to move on to legs next. Exercises for your legs today. I'm just going to use the same cards I picked for the last circuit. Your hearts. your heart is going to be a frog jump. So if I pick a 6 of hearts, I'm going to get into a wide squat stance, okay, or a wide stance. I'm going to touch my hands down, and I'm just going to hop up. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if jumping isn't an option for me, I can get in that same stance. I can touch the ground. I can come up on my toes, okay, just to give it a different variable and protect your knees if you have any knee issues and can't do that, okay. If I pick a king of diamonds for your leg workout today, it's going to be a side lunge into a curtsy lunge, and this one's going to be a little different, okay. So that would be 12 reps. This is the movement. Let's see if I can do this. So side lunge first, take that same leg, and you're going to go into a curtsy lunge. So here, here, here to here. Now for this exercise, you're actually going to do 12 each side. Alright, so it might seem like a lot, but it'll be good work. It's a good workout. So just a different angle. Side lunge, curtsy lunge. Side lunge, curtsy lunge. Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, and you go to 12. Then you switch sides. So I'll come in here, side lunge. Oh, got too close to the wall. Side lunge, curtsy lunge. Alright, so that's your second exercise. If you pull a spade today for leg exercise, you're going to do a reverse lunge to a hop or a sprinter lunge. So for that, if I just picked the 2 of spades, so I'm going to go reverse, hop, 1, 2, and then I'm going to switch sides, so I'm going to go a different angle for this one. So lunge it back, hop it up. Lunge it back, hop it up. 2 each side. Alright? And your last one for your leg exercise is 7 of clubs. Your club is going to be a deadlift or a good morning. If you have weights and you want to use them for doing deadlifts, great. If you don't, you could do body weight good mornings. I'll show you both ways, and you can pick which one you want. So if you have a weight, I just have my med ball with me right now, and you want to go deadlifts, shoulders back, feet shoulder width apart, bring your hips back, keep your shoulders back, keep the tension, bring your hips forward, okay? So deadlift, alright, you could do a plate hug, good morning, or a med ball, good morning, where you hug the weight and just bring your hips back, same thing, okay? If you don't have weights and you want to do body weight, put your hands at your side, just keep your shoulders back, hips back, squeeze the glutes on the way up, okay? So those are your 2 options for that, alright? Again, if there's a jumping movement and you can't handle the jumping, just kind of modify, maybe don't do the jump. Even for like the reverse lunge to a hop, instead of jumping like this, you can just reverse it and then bring that knee up, okay? So whatever works for you. Last circuit we have is going to be a core circuit today, so we're going to go over those movements and that's going to be it. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, so on to the last part of your workout today, the core circuit. Remember, each circuit is going to last 7 minutes. So your arm circuit, you go 7-minute timer, rest about a minute, 2 minutes in between, get you some water, stretch out if you need. Same thing with legs, 7 minutes, rest for a little bit, and then you're going to go on to a 7-minute core circuit with 4 different movements. If you pull a heart for the core circuit, your heart is going to stand for a plank pull across. I call them pull across. People might have different names for stuff. That's just what I call it. So if you have a weight, awesome. If you don't, I just can't grab my preen, my weed preventer. You're going to get into a plank position, a high plank here, and I'm going to reach across and I'm going to pull it over to the opposite side. So I picked 6 of heart, so I would do this 6 times. That was 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, you don't have weight, you don't feel comfortable doing that with weight, you can modify, you can even drop your knees down. Turn to the side so you can see me. And you can just reach across, okay, and tap maybe. Or if you need to pull something a little bit lighter, that's fine. Just do what works for you, okay? If you have weights and you want to push it a little bit, grab some weights. Alright? Your next movement, or your next suit exercise is going to be diamond, and diamond is going to be alternating V-ups, okay? So I pulled a king of diamonds. That's going to be 12 alternating V-ups. So what does that look like? I'm going to lay back, hands back, feet out. You're going to reach right hand to left foot, bring it back. Left hand to right foot, bring it back. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12. Okay, if I have to modify, I can bend those knees a little bit, tap my toe here, okay? It's up to you, whatever you need to do. If you want to grab some maybe light dumbbells and you want to add that as you bring up your arm and go to touch your foot, you can add that. I think that's a pretty tough exercise by itself, so that's up to you, okay? The next suit is going to be a club, and a club is going to be a plank to a knee tuck. So a lot of plank, a lot of shoulder work. I'm going to be in a high plank. Move this up. High plank here. I'm going to bring my knee in, out. A switch. Okay, if I want to add a reach up to a knee tuck, I can do that. For this one, we're going to push it. We're going to go each side. So 7 on this leg. I lost count. And we're going to go 7 on this side. You'll get the picture. Alright? So I like extending that leg a little bit, just make it a little bit more challenging. Get a little reach in there, a little stretch in there as well. So that is going to be each side is 1 rep for that movement, okay? And your last one, your spade is going to stand for pullbacks for your core circuit. So we pull the 2 spades. We're going to be on our bellies, on your mat or carpet, floor, whatever you got. Hands out, legs out, eyes down. And then we're going to go up and bring your elbows back. And then all the way down. Okay? So here, here. Lift those legs as you bring those elbows back. Okay? So those are called pullbacks. After you finish, again, get you some water. Take about a minute or 2 to rest, catch your breath, and get you a cool down in. So the part of, the exercise that you should do for your cool down, you just finished core, so you might want to get into cobra stretch if your abs are a little sore. So cobra, reach up to the sky. Take some deep breaths, and then you can shift back into child's pose. Come into tabletop position. I always like to stretch out my hip flexors here, so I want to get into, I call it lizard stretch. So elbows go down as far as you can. My hips are super tight. Take some breaths. Every time you exhale, you should get down a little deeper. Come on up. Now I want to go into a high or kneeling psoas stretch. You should feel that stretch right in this area here. And then I want to sit back, hamstring stretch. Allow your body to relax. And remember, this is after you finish all the exercises, all the circuits. Okay? Come back forward, bring that left leg back, take that right leg forward. Again, go down as deep as you can. Come on up, take your time. We're going to go into that kneeling, so stretch, hip flexor stretch. Again, you feel that right in this area. Back into a hamstring stretch. Bring your hands down, leg back. I want you to tuck your toes under and lift your hips. Okay, walk your hands here. We're just going to hang for a second, hamstring stretch. Tuck your chin, we're going to roll up. Nice and easy. Take a deep breath in. And exhale down. Again. I'm going to bring that right arm over your chest. Stretch out your arms. Sun's coming out. We've had some beautiful weather lately. So if you've been sitting inside, working at home, get outside a little bit. Go for walks. Come do a little quick workout outside. Enjoy the weather, you know. Exercising is such a good mood booster. And right now, you know, some of us could use that. So make sure you keep moving, keep working, don't give up, stay positive, find something every day to be grateful for. Having the ability to move is a big thing to be grateful for. So I hope you guys enjoy the workout, make it fun, and like I said, keep this one saved somewhere because you can change the movements and you can use it over and over again. So thank you guys for joining us. Stay tuned, keep watching videos, keep learning more, and I hope to see you guys soon. Okay, bye.